This week I have a photo shoot with Hyundai, I visit the Rototilt factory in Vinden Sweden, and I put Hammerglass to test. I'm the digger girl, let's go. This video is sponsored by Shopify, there'll be more on that later on. It's Monday morning and I'm on the go early this morning. I have Hyundai ones coming up. We've got a photographer coming to take pictures of this beautiful HX 140. So today I'm going to be the model and the digger. There won't be so much getting done. I'm hoping I can do little bits in between the filming and stuff like that. I'm just going to go down now and see if this our own 140 will start, because the frost has come in now, and if you watched last week you'll notice the battery was a little bit dodgy, so let's go and check it out and see if it will start. Really hoping so, but I don't have much luck. A moment of truth. So easy. Ah, bugger. What a bloody nightmare. No chance. Right, let me go and see where I left the jump leads. Give the Hyundai a good clean before it goes up. I suppose. You wouldn't think that was dirty. So this is what it looks like when I'm on a shoot. I have a radio tell me what to do, and I just sit here all day. Tell me to pick up a bucket, do it slowly, what way I'm facing. Yeah, basically just sit here and do as I'm told. We've got the breaker on now to get some shots of breaking out this bit here. I don't think there'll be any steel in it, but there's a little bit there. There's been no steel in all the other stuff, so I thought we were going to get away with it, but obviously not that lucky. We've done the normal digging bucket, we've done the breaker, now we've got a tilty bucket on. Our own tilty bucket, of course. Just trying to get shots here with the reflection of the water, and I've done a little bit of the road, what I'd done last week up there as well. So get it there. Could do some fresh air down right now. That is me all done for the day. Seen some sneak peeks and the shots are unreal. So we'll be back again tomorrow for another shoot day. See you in the morning. We're on Tuesday morning and I'm back in the machine with the film crew doing more shots for the 140 Hyundai. Another day just sitting here. Just now I've got the riddle bucket on actually. This is stuff I've done and that's the stuff what I took out. It doesn't really need done, but we're just doing it for some shots. They're pretty cool and something a little bit different. This is our own bucket actually. It's a Strickland bucket. We've had it for years. Don't use it that often, but it is a handy one to have about the place. So yeah, let's shoot away.
Yeah, big smile. Good. Yeah, one more, big smile. Yeah, okay, relax a minute.
Can you crop out my double chins? That's me all done for a day filming. What a great couple of days that was with the photographers and Jessie from Hyundai. Got some great shots, got an absolute cracker of me and Dipper. So I look forward to sharing them with you guys, and I'll see you in the morning. For those of you that haven't seen my shop, this is my Digger Girl HQ, and this is where I keep all my merch, and this is what I take round shows. So between having this and using Shopify online, this is how I sell everything to you guys. So I've been using Shopify from the very start to sell my merchandise from back in 2020. I picked Shopify because it was very simple to use and easy to update and easy to keep control of all my stock basically. Shopify has got an app what I use all the time. So just click on it, it tells me exactly what I need and the quantity of it, so let's get them done. So once I pick them like that, I pack them using my laptop as well and can manage to print the order straight onto the ticket and post away and pay for it online. I can just do it all myself in here. Shopify has allowed me to create, manage and grow my business so much just simply because it's so easy and simple to use. When I notice my stock orders getting a bit low, I've got it all here and I've got the orders online and it tells me exactly how many I've got left, so I just know to reorder them again. Shopify doesn't only let me buy online, it allows me to sell at events and shops. So if you guys haven't seen me before, I've been to some plant events and some truck shows, and I'm hoping to do the same again next year with the container. If you guys have ever thought about starting an online shop, then I can only recommend Shopify. I'm running my own business, I'm helping my dad in his business, and I can still manage it so simply myself, so easy to use. Once you start using it, let me hear your success stories too about it. You won't be disappointed. We're on Thursday morning and I woke up in Sweden. I'm over for the Rototilt factory tour This is something I've been waiting for like 2 years since I got my Rototilt fitted and started working with Rototilt. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Everyone who I've met throughout Rototilt so far are so nice, and it is still a very small family company run by mother, father, son and daughter, as well as the whole team as well, but it's still very much family orientated, which I can relate to so much. I spent all day travelling here yesterday. It took 3 flights. It's very remote, which is good for you guys because then you get to come with me and see it, because not many people get the chance of coming over because it's a bit of a nightmare to get to. I'm going to head down for some breakfast and then head along to the factory, and I'll take you guys to all the bits that I'm allowed to take you guys to. So that's us arrived at the Rototilt factory in Vinden. I'm honestly so excited to go and check this out and see it getting made from nothing to the finished product at the end. As I said, I've been looking forward to this for ages. Everyone I've met through Rototilt so far has been nice, so it'll be good to meet the rest of the team over here.
So it's highly robotomized, and in that area, that's actually where they do the assembly of the quick change products. So it's kind of separated out. When it comes to the production, our aim is always to just put up the product once, to never move it. We put it in, and then we do all the machining, and then we take it down. And why you want to do that is because if you move it, every time you move it a little bit, you will never be able to position it absolutely perfect again. And then you will have a misangulation between, for instance, the holes you would be drilling something. And that will create, in the end, slack. That will make the product, get a lot of wear. So you want to get that away with the aim to have the product more united as one. Every single part that comes in here, we know who is the owner of that exact product. Who is going to be the operator, or not the operator, but who is the customer for this product. When we do these assembly parts, we know that this part is going to go into that one, and one is going to be for Christopher, and another one going to be for Amy. And here, of course, we have the largest one, the RC9, flying by. Put it up like this on small trains. So everything here, they come together, they belong together. This is one order. And then when it's being put up into the painting, it also goes together in the painting. And it follows each other throughout the production, of course.
We're now going to film a Rototilt going through the assembly point, so hopefully stay with the same one the whole way through to the end and see it all getting built up. Doing some final checks and some greasing. That's a manual putting in the hydraulics to put it all to test. So if they find a fault going through that test area, it again gets taken in here. Hiya. And then this is where they get fixed up if there is any leaks or problems. This one's actually an RT40, which is one of the original ones made. And this one right here is the last one ever getting made, or this one. That's a bit of history. You can see all that's totally different from my one. And here's a nice RC3 ready to go out the door. And you've got all the other, there's a few there ready to go actually. Big grapple, a few more RCs. The whacker plate that I never got to go off when I had the KX85 on demo. I never got a go of it, but it looks pretty cool. It's obviously someone ordered an extra to add on. A quick change. So I'm ready to be shipped out now. Here we are at the final assembly point with a brand new RC5 ready to be shipped. I've really enjoyed my day here at the Rototilt factory, going through all the stages and seeing all the latest technology. It's good to see them expanding in more ways as well. Thank you Rototilt for having me. Well, that's the factory tour all done, and what a day it was. It was everything I expected and more. Like, I knew it was going to be a good day, but it made the day get to be so hands-on and actually do bits for Rototilt. I never thought we'd get the opportunity of doing that, so it was really good. It was also so nice seeing people from all over the world, India, Australia, Britain, like everywhere. There was people from everywhere working in there, and everyone was obviously so nice and friendly. So yeah, had a great day. I'm so glad I know a lot more now about Rototilt than I did when I came in here this morning and seen in the final detail in it. One thing they do here that we don't do back home is they have lunch at like 11:30 and then they have a tea break at 1:30 with muffins and tea and stuff. So that was a nice wee bonus. So yeah, let's go get some dinner and see what happens from there. And this is where I'm staying tonight. Look what they booked us. This lovely cabin with a river view. How nice is this? And it's super cosy because it is pretty cold out there. Look at that view. Well, it's Friday morning and we are ready to go again. It's the last day over here in Sweden with Rototilt. Had a lovely dinner with them last time. I actually tried reindeer tartar for the first time and it was surprisingly really nice. They went on to have a hot tub and sauna. Rototilt treated them, but I was ready for my bed by that point. Today we are meeting with Kevin, who is an operator over here who's got a machine with a Rototilt on it. He's going to show us how he uses it in his everyday job. Like over here, with the amount of new machines that are bought, 90% tilt rotators are put on machines from factory. Like they are coming on from new. Whereas over in the UK, with the amount of machines bought, there's only 3%, which is tiny. So these boys are obviously a lot more advanced. Chris, who was with yesterday, he's had a tilt rotator for, I think he said 15, 20 years, something like that. So these boys are a lot more advanced than I am, and I'm happy to admit that. But I'm hoping that I can get some new tips off them to show me what to do. I know myself there's different ways you can use it, like different effects and the pulse one and all that. So it'll be good for them guys to show me how it all works properly, because most of the time I just have a digging bucket on digging, and it is really good for stuff like that, round house sites and stuff, but it'd be good to get just a little bit more experience and a little bit more knowledge of it. So yeah, let's go and find them. So here we are with Christoph stuck. As you can see, it's a lovely bit of equipment he's got. He's got the wheeled excavator and the trailer on the end, and the Rototilt of course as well, with all the lights and the flashy bits too. Absolutely beautiful. So Kevin and Chris, who's in the machine, they've both been driving these for about 15 years, give or take a couple, like tilt rotators. So they're definitely pros in them. So this machine has quick change, whereas mine doesn't. My Rototilt doesn't have that. So what it does is, if you can pick up, it's the same as the KX85 I had in demo, you can pick up the grab, you can pick up the whacker plate, and you don't have to get out of the cab and put hoses on or off. It does it automatically through the quick change. These boys are using different attachments all the time with the work they do. So they'll have forks, got grading beam, they've got the grab, normal bucket, and like other attachments, whatever they're using for what they're doing. So quick change obviously for them is super good, so you don't have to jump in and out and put hoses on and off all the time. So Chris is going to show us the pulse setting. This is the only tilt rotator that does this, and that's what makes him that little bit more ahead than anyone else. So you see it's just shaking a little bit out instead of having to do it manually, which means if you're working close to a house or a wall or something like that, you don't have to worry about hitting anything, it's just going to come out gradually. I'd probably use it ideally for backfilling pipes with gravel etc. around, like septic stuff. You can see he's not moving the dipper or the boom or the bucket at all. You can also do it so fast and slow, so if you're doing it slow it's obviously going slower, and if you wanted it to go a bit more then you put it a bit faster as well. So this full setup means that you can do everything, load stuff, take stuff away, put the attachments in the bucket, go and do a job, and it's literally a one-man band.
Pick it up and just push it here. You know this. So that's going to be wrong.
That's right.
It is.
The only thing that's wrong is the tilts the wrong way.
Okay, so just...
Is that it? It's easy as that?
Yeah. And then if you want to change like sides, if you want to have everything on the wrong side, you just do like...
That's so easy.
Yeah.
That's easier than mine.
If you do like that, check your thumb.
Oh, okay.
So push it in, and then you use that roller.
At the same time.
Yeah, so just you have to have your finger.
Oh!
And then depending on how much you're going to scroll, how fast it goes.
So this is a new, like, improved screen pad as well compared to mine, and it is so much easier than mine to use. Just being more modernised. Just hit what you want there and it comes up. If you want to do the pulse one, you click on the pulse function and actually changing the speed, just simple like that. And you can change your user dead simple as well. Over here in Europe, quite a lot of them tend to have the tilt on one side and the roto on the other side, or one way, one the other way. Every user is completely different, and in my one you have to set them up and save them. But look how easy this one is to change your tilt and rotate. So you just hit that there and then that's it, automatically switch it back, and that's it back to the other way. That makes life a lot simpler because just now there's 3 operators, me, Chris and Kevin, and we all use them different way, different tilt and that. Within seconds you've got it the setup you want rather than messing about and having to put it in and save it and stuff like that. So yeah, I love the pulse function. That's probably what I'm going to start using at home more, and the return to home would be really good for loading a dumper or something like that. Every time you take it out you can return to home and it'll go to dump it out that way. Concreting, if you're using the bucket the wrong way round, facing out the way, that'd be a good one as well, to hit it then and it just goes way around itself. So there's plenty of good features on it, and this is a really nice cab. Look how good he's got it. Let's give him a wee bit of credit. All clean, shoes off, Rototilt mat, sunglasses, wee curtains up. Massive respect how clean it is and how nice it is in here. Plenty of Rototilt air fresheners as well. Rototilt man through and through. Showing off now.
This one is to go twice as steady.
That's us all done here now, and I am absolutely freezing. It was -6 this morning, and I'm sure it's colder now. I can't feel my hands, my toes, or my nose. But it was great working with them boys there and getting a little bit more experience, like hints and tips of what I should be doing and easier ways to make things a little bit easier for me. As I said, them boys have got years and years of experience with tilt rotators, so it's always good to learn new things. I'm gonna go and get some lunch and heat up now. Well, that's us all done here at Rototilt, and I am heading for the airport now. I have 3 flights with not long between each transfer, so I'm not very optimistic I'm gonna get home tonight, but we'll see how it goes. I'll be running through the airport for each flight. But yeah, it was good fun. Thanks again, Rototilt, for having me. So I asked you guys how I could put Hammerglass to real test, and one of the best ones I got was a Scottish Highland Games and a caber toss. So I'm going to do just exactly that today. I'm going to use a big log as if it was working in forestry. I'm going to use a shot put, a big stone as if you were at a quarry breaking, crushing, that kind of thing. And I'm going to use a hammer for vandals. So let's go and check this out, and I'm going to put this to real test. I'm not going to hold back. Right, let's try first with this hammer. Let's go. Oh! Oh, we'll go again. So you can see there's a little scuff there, but that's nothing I'm worried about because there is a protective film on it that you can take off it anyway. But literally not done a thing. Now, if I'd done that with glass, what would that be? Smashing a million bits, wouldn't it? Right, let's get a stone onto it. I'm going to start with this one just for fun. Waste my time with that. Oh. This actually looks like a proper shot put. Let's go. How I got taught in school, in the neck. Last one. It's like literally just dented the surface, it's not done anything. Right, last one. I don't know who I think I am and think that I can actually throw this at it. But let's give it a shot. Got a better idea. I'm going to put it to real test now, because maybe my power is not powerful enough. Right, that's hollow, there's nothing underneath it. Let's get the machine fired up. Okay, well that's not broke it, so that's like if you were crushing, breaking at a quarry, that kind of thing, a stone coming on and hitting your screen. Literally no damage. Okay, vandals can't break it, stones at a quarry can't break it, wood, timber, forestry, that can't break it. I'm going to get the biggest stone or bit of concrete I can find around here and actually try my best to smash it. This will do. Well, Hammerglass, I've bent your frame, but I've not smashed your glass. Sorry guys, but the glass worked and done what it's supposed to do. Let's have a look at it. You can see there I have totally bent in, and there is not a mark, a break in that glass. There's little scuffs. So I've put a big bent the frame. Don't know how I'm going to get that back over to them. I've not smashed the glass. Look at the size of this bit of concrete. I know I'd feel safe behind that screen. Surely you guys would too. What else can I test it with? I think that is a pretty good test. Oh my god.
Perfect.
Cool.
Good.
Nice. One more in English. Amy,
What's that?
one more in English.
Oh, very good.